Welcome to Wax Off. My name is Robina Rayasat and I'm a hearing aid audiologist. I'll be talking through our earwax removal videos, so let's see some wax. This patient, let's call her the amazing centenarian. She certainly deserves this title. At the time of filming this video, she is an amazing 104 years old. So I place the fine end Zollner into the ear for her comfort, and out comes the first part of the peripheral wax, and it slowly gets sucked into the probe tube. And here's another piece of wax which got left behind as I extracted the first. Followed by another piece here. Her ears have been through a lot, and although I don't know her full case history, she's had a lot of damage to both ears. And some final bits of keratin around the edges. These were nicely oiled, so not too problematic to take these off. And here's a final shot of the eardrum. You can see it's a very scarred eardrum. There's lots of negative pressure going on behind the eardrum. It's being sucked inwards, and the various thinner areas, which are areas which have possibly healed over time, are being sucked in more than the thicker scarred areas. The eardrum has obviously had numerous perforations which have healed up here, here, and possibly here. These white bits are scarring on the eardrum, a classic sign of someone who's had infections, leaving something called tympanous sclerosis, which is milkiness of the eardrum or scarring on the eardrum. She is under the care of another audiologist and ENT department, so all of these things have all been looked into previously and dealt with. Now we go over to the other side. This ear, the partial wax blockage is very light coloured, so not been in there for very long. But once we get past that, look at this. A huge perforation. This side hasn't been oiled because we don't use oil in a perforated ear. And immediately one part of the blockage comes out nicely. Back in removing those peripheral layers of keratin, you can see a slightly pink area becomes uncovered here, so I lay that flat back down as I don't want to create a sore ear, and I begin working on the areas that are easier to remove. This time using a standard size Zollner, but the patient is moving a lot here and not finding this very comfortable. So at this point, I call it a day. And here is a final shot of the eardrum, a huge perforation. You can see the structures behind the eardrum, which you usually aren't able to view, but because of the size, we can see into the middle ear. Thank you for watching episode 44 of Wax Off. Please keep sharing my videos, liking, subscribing and commenting, and I will see you in the next one.